Fighter 6. Online rated match. Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Beginning operation.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the command grab. Still slugging it out here. Well-timed command throw there. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 1 chases them down. Reads them. The big play does it. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. That's a counter. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Throws them forward and maintains a super art? How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Perfect KO. They were in full control there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Dashes forward. Target locked and scoop. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Fights back with authority. Does a good job escaping the corner. Looking for a hold. Oh, Russian handshake. Reach out and hug him. This is such a tough situation to be in, but they big time whip. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Player 2. Oh my, the throw tech. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Medium kick into? Jump! No! This will break him! Oh, they got him! Player 2 really had to fight for that one! No shortage of drama! They're still hungry! Both sides stepping up for the rematch! Starts in, reach out and hug him! Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use miraculous grab? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Opts for the throw. All right. They knew that throw was coming. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Player 1 chases them down. Reads them. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Target locked and scoop. Not shy with the grab. Player 2 has the life, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Goes for the jump in, looking for a chance. Just goes for it at this range. Saw that coming. Pack your bags. It's too much. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Hello ครับ Hello ครับ Hello ครับอย่าลืมกดติดตามกดถูกใจด้วยนะครับ Hello ครับใครใจดีสามารถ
Here comes a new
ค่าน้ำค่าไฟด้วย
challenger.
นะครับ
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Takes the chance to hurt him. Decent damage. What's next? Strings it all together. Bops him with a target combo. Alright, what's coming up next? Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Not shy with the grab. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Target locked and scoop. Knockdown and their spacing is so on point. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 is working. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. A real test of nerves. No escaping that. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decides not to rush in without a plan. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Jump! Big time whip! They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? The low! Brave headbutt! Okay, here we go. Solid anti-air. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Reach out and hug it. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 can build off this lead. Time to sit on the lead. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Combo with the target combo. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown. Not shy with the grab. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Medium kick hits. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Nice stuff. They timed their parry to activate just as the jump in was coming and triggered the perfect parry. Player 1 has us looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Looking for a chance. Reads the command grab. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Target locked and scoop. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Block. No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse!
Oh, they got him!
How'd I lose?
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Well-timed command throw there. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Was looking for that jump attack. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Reads them. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Impact's a no-go. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. Player 1 can't use any more in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Target locked and scoop! This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Reads the command grab. They're laying into each other. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Both fighters connects with the throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This looking to plant him with the pile driver. Just go for it. That's a huge chance after that wall splash. Just goes for it at this range. Sits him down with the super. Now that's how you take a round. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
ครับอย่าลืมกดติดตามกดติดใจด้วยนะครับฮัลโหลครับ
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 2 has the life advantage. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Nails the anti-air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, talk about overextending. Gets the combo. One chance here may end this match. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. They need to rely on their instincts here. From upstairs, you've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Takes in the throw. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Who's going to start things off? Challenge from above. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Puts the super armor to good use. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. This is gonna hurt. What'll happen here? There's a wall splash. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Goes for the command grab. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Not shy with the grab. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in, sees them coming, and shrugs it off with the super arm. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Knockdown and picks the drive reversal. Spends some drive gauge on the reversal. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. At least one of them is having a good time and fold for the throw. No escaping that. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Super art out of nowhere. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense? Big time whip. Going in. What hugs? Nothing but air. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. This is gonna hurt. Wall splat into the guard break. That's gonna leave him rattled. Oh, here we go. Player 2 sets up with the jump in. Courageous grab. Who's gonna take it? What are they gonna do? Ugh, scuff him. Are you kidding me? Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Great match.
ครับอย่าลืมใครใจดีอย่าลืมโอนค่าน้ำค่าไฟมาด้วยครับ
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
น้ำค่าไฟ
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Backs them into the corner. Knockdown. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Reads them. Target lock and scoop. Shows a medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. They trade hits. Cannon spike, knockdown and... Player 1 looking to plant him with a pile driver. Both fighters planning something? Jump? They're going for the super art? Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! There it is! They knew it'd
ห้าม
be
ไม่ตายติด
enough.
เฉย ไม่ได้ตั้ง
We're going into the
ตั้งใจ
final
จะ
round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps in. Song coming and goes for the Boris anti-air.
รู้ครับ
Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. What's next? Raw super hard incoming. Gets the counter hit. Reach out and hug him. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. They are done. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Cannon spike. Spikes. Medium kick hits. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 chases them down. Just out of range for that throw. Well-timed corner switch. Throws them to negate the block. Combo gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Impact's a no-go. Forcefully closes the gap. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going.
ทันครับ
Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Medium kick. Sticks the target locked and scoop. Jump. Jumps in. Double lariat, and now player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
โดนไหม
Medium
ไม่โดน
burnout activates. Both sides getting ready. A super art. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Cannon ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open cannon spike. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Which fighter will control the pace of the match early? Clutch anti-air. Player 1 is in a pretty good experiencing burnout. Player 1 is looking at a Grimson big-time whip. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Getting up close and personal. Knocked them out of the air. Oh, Russian handshake.
เข้ามา
Gets the counter hit.
เข้ามามาดิ
Now they can use drive. Medium kick. Jumps. All the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Jump. Chases them down. Player 1 can't let this sim with super block. Oh, come on, kid. Why giving them food for thought? Player 1 made some smart moves
เยี่ย
there.
มครับเยี่ยม
Great
ครับ
game.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Goes for the command grab. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Starting to sweat a bit. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. Caught in the cross KO.
รถพิษ
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. What'll happen here? Still scrapping for control of the space. Challenge from above. Double lariat, and now? Sets up with the jump in. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Opts for the critical art. Press them with a critical art. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Both fighters. No! Critical art now?
กดติดเฉย
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
No remorse.
We need guts to pull that off.
ชนะอย่างงงครับ
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Who will come out on top? And this is gonna hurt. Rails them with a gladiator. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Both fighters desperately want meter here. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Oh, here we go. Both fighters are down to half life. Sees the overhead coming. What's next? Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Oh, this could lead to some big damage. Okay, there's a burnout. Player 1, can you pump nothing but air? This is a complete shot. They are
ไม่
done.
ทันไม่ทัน
Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great
เดียว
game.
ไม่ทันครับไม่ทันครับ
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Nothing stops this train. Doesn't miss a beat.
กระโดดไหม
Decent damage. What's next?
ไม่กระโดด
The low kick connects. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 chases them down. Box them with a target combo.
อ้าวจับติดเฉย
With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Not shy with the grab. Target locked and scoop. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That drive impact is blocked. Forcefully closes the gap. Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Knockdown and looking for a hold. Come for them with the phalanx. They gotta go. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. There's the soup with the lariat. Solid anti-air. Jumps in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Player 1 with big time whip. Ooh, you pumped him hard. Huge chance after that wall splat. Pump nothing but air. Turning it right up with the super. Spent it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Now you know history.
Player 2 reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Who's gonna take it? Dangerous range here. They are done! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
เมื่อกี้ฝนจะตกเดี๋ยวไปก่อนนะครับเดี๋ยวค่อยเจอกันใหม่ครับ
Street Fighter 6.